the UTSA Roadrunners and the LSU Tigers. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with her now. They challenge this crowd to bring the energy, and I'd say they're doing that. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
And listen to this crowd. On the opening play of the game, the defense picks up a huge sack and they force a negative play. And just imagine, David, being this quarterback for a moment. You were already facing a lot of pressure. You were already facing a great pass rush.
He wants to go deep. Oh, he dropped it, and what a missed opportunity early in this football game. 3rd and long right here. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's cut. And it's the Roadrunners line up to punt it away. Trying to get started. Makes a move. And there he goes. Touchdown, Tigers. The hidden yardage. UTSA will take over in the offense, ready to return to the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. And the Roadrunners now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. They'll go to the counter. Can't get him to the ground. Hit and stopped right there, not much on that pickup. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, back up inside their 20. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Right side, it's Hall. He'll go out of bounds at the 28-yard line, and deep in your own end, you need plays like that. The Roadrunners will punt this one away. He might be afraid to kick it to him here after the first punt was taken back to the house. Catches it cleanly at the 20. He's got great speed. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Taylor wants to throw it. Rush right in his face, and he avoids the sack.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him, and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Fresh set of downs going up top. Unloads to the wideout. What a job to lay out and make the catch. And the Tigers have it with a 1st and 10. Turns upfield. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as this offense in business. They'll snap it from the 30 on 1st down. Fresh set of downs going to the air. Lost one deep down the right side. That one falls out of bounds, incomplete.
Yeah, and I don't know what happened. He didn't look open as it is, and the QB's trying to make a play, trying to force the ball, but at least he threw it where his guy could catch it or nobody could catch it.
Out wide right, it's Green. They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. It's 4th down and 6, and they'll try to convert. Quarterback changing the play. Needs it here on 4th down. A shot toward the end zone. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. quick give. It's Hall. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards of pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just win, fall forward, get that good game, stay ahead of the sticks, don't have to get in bad situations. This defense better respond, or else I'll do that all the way down the field.
From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Working the ground game.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
Dragged down at the 43, but they've got it in enemy territory. They picked up 10 and give him a first down. Straight ahead, it's Hall. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. On the move. Bring him down. Better get that seismograph ready here in Death Valley. Huge 3rd down coming. Throws it back. Oh, pressure's coming. Tackle way behind the line. So 1st down here as they go back to work. Follows his blocks. It's Berry. He's past the sticks. Breaks into the open. He's brought down, stopped right at the 50-yard line. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Taylor wants to throw. They're all over him. Now he'll let one fly down the left side. His defense giving up ground as he's finally knocked down at the 26. The Tigers come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. Drops back on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. Just gets rid of that one.
Yeah, and because of the pressure, the defense gets pressure on him immediately so quickly that he makes a bad decision, tries to throw it into double coverage. Really nice job pressuring the quarterback up front.
Looking down the middle. He's got an open man. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown LSU!
All you can say.
The Roadrunner offense on its way out there to open this drive. They're looking at a 21-point hole. There's still time to do some work, but there's also no time to waste. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Wide receiver comes in motion. Sells to fake. Look out! And down he goes.
You got to be impressed with this defense early in this game, guys. They've got a big lead because they are getting after the quarterback. They've already generated multiple sacks. They thought coming into this game they could take advantage of this offensive line, and that game plan is working to perfection.
Here comes the heat. Desperately looking. Didn't get past the marker when he started his slide, and now it's 4th down. And it's the Roadrunners. Will try to pin them back with the punt. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Trying to take it back. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. They've come out smoking with touchdowns on each of their first 2 drives, and they're back to work now. Over the middle, complete to Wilson. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. 2nd down coming up. Hits inside, it's Berry. Brought down, but looks as if LSU will pick up the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Sells to run, wants to pass. He's going to run it. First down and more. Oh, he's got some space. They finally corral him, but he turns that into a big gain and a first down. The Tigers with the 1st and 10. On play action. Unloads to the right. Working the big fella to the corner. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. In the red area, it's Barry. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Taylor wants to throw it. Right side, it's Barry. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. And here they come to give it another shot on 3rd and goal from the 3. Trying to power it in. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Tigers! The run inside. It's Hall. Pickup of 8. It's now 2nd and 2. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. And the Roadrunners with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Keep it on the ground. The draw draws nothing except a swarm of tacklers. He's stopped immediately. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. The Roadrunners will bring the punt team onto the field. Trying to make one miss. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. First play of this drive will start from the 31-yard line. Fresh set of downs going up top. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
Yeah, and sometimes the coverage is just great. And as a quarterback, you throw the football away or don't try to force it too tight into a window, and you just say, hey, defense won that rep, good coverage.
Finally stopped at the 46 after a 15-yard gain. And the Tigers will hustle to the line.
And we've seen him do it by land, right? They've been handing him the football. He's been finding space, making some plays, and now he does it by air. They find him, throwing the football, proving to be a dual threat. This is a guy they like to feature in this offense because he'll continue to make big plays.
Making the adjustment on the play. Wants to throw again. Out wide right, it's Barry. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Makes a connection. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6. The Tigers will call a timeout. That's their 1st. And with the clock stopped, they can get their thoughts together to call this play after picking up the 1st. Taylor wants to throw. Trying to find the end zone. Touchdown! On the delay, it's Hall. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37. Set up for the 1st down play, and they're going to call a timeout and talk it over instead. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Rush is on. Under heat, he gets rid of it.
And this is why this team is losing this game. They cannot protect their quarterback. He's already been sacked a bunch of times, almost got sacked right there. This guy doesn't have a chance.
Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. Timeout called by LSU. That's their second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Fields the punt. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he's stopped. First play of the drive, he'll look to throw. Unloads in the nick of time.
Ball was incomplete. I think you got to give a lot of credit to this defense up front. That pass rush, they were coming on that play. Got after the quarterback, got in his face, and did not let him feel comfortable.
He'll pull it down. Nice move there. Finds enough room to get it up to the 44 before he's knocked out of bounds. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. Looking deep down the right side. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Just enough time for one final play in this half. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive. And as we work our way toward halftime, timeout on the field. Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back.
False start of offense.
They'll take the penalty and move them back. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Play action on first down. Rolls right. Trying to escape and get it himself. They finally make the stop. That's going to make those halftime stats look a little bit nicer as we head to the break. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He gets a block. He just about popped that one for a long one, but as it is, he gives his team a lot of momentum with a solid return. He'll start this third quarter with a run. There he goes. Inside the 30. 10. Into the house. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. UTSA taking over and the offense heads out to the field. After 3 consecutive punts, we'll see if they can dial up something that can get this offense moving forward. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Right side, it's Anderson. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. The snap sets up the throw. Blasted as he lets it go. Got his man. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Grab behind the line. It's Anderson. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Picked up some yardage with that completion, now 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Quickly to the tight end. He gets it up to midfield, forced out of bounds at the 50. And it's the Roadrunners are moving quickly down the field. Just keeps slinging it. Makes the grab. It's Hayes. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Looking to throw. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover. Great place to start for this offense. knows the play fake, wants to throw on first down. Uncorks one to the middle. Touchdown LSU! Middle of the end zone, he's got it! His third touchdown. UTSA takes over in the offense, ready to hit the field. Ball security going to be paramount this time, Jesse.
Yeah, and sense of urgency, too. They're trailing in this game right now. The turnover wasn't great, so, David, they really got to be able to put something positive together on this drive.
Put something positive together, be aggressive, but don't be reckless. Can't have any more of those turnovers.
Second down to the air. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Keeps it himself. He's knocked down immediately, trying to catch them napping on the run, and nothing doing. And the Roadrunners will send out the punt unit. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Not a lot of room to field this one. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. So the LSU Tiger offense comes out to start this drive. And he's swallowed up immediately. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. The give to the back. On his feet at the 40. Across the 25, he's got room. Off and running. Touchdown, Tigers. Once he got some room, it was over. An impressive run from the back. Gets him 6 points. Good drink of water. On the option. He'll pitch it. Crosses the 35. They finally knock him down. What a great pitch and run on the option. One big play, and now they've got it at the 42-yard line on first down. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. That's caught. It's Anderson. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Selling the run, but he wants to throw it. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. The Roadrunners trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Under pressure. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity.
Well, we've seen this offense struggle early in this game, protecting the quarterback. They went in at halftime, thought they'd made the right adjustments, but it's not looking like it right now. They're still having issues keeping this guy standing up straight. Up front, they're just getting beat across the board.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Couldn't quite haul it in. They almost had their first pick here late in the game. And it's the Roadrunners will call on their punt team. On the return. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Got a little space. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. And they'll drag him down. That's likely the last play of the 3rd quarter. Always great to build momentum with an early... victory. Let's take a look at what's in store coming up next week. And a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Porter. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. LSU with the 1st and 10 here. Running inside. It's Henderson. Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down. Long way to go on second down. Might as well run him again. Turning it on. They make the tackle, but not before he picks up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, running back gets to give. Trying to impose their will on the ground as he stopped after a 5-yard pickup to the 33. Here comes the offense on second down. Looking to pass. It's Jeffield. Rush right in his face. Good job just to get rid of that one.
And that's a really good job by this defense, a complete defensive effort. When the back end makes the quarterback hold the football a little longer than he wants to, and then the pass rush gets home, hits him, and forces the incompletion.
Working that left side now. First grab of the season for this highly talented freshman. They believe he's just going to get better each and every snap. And on that 3rd and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that. No more time to throw. Quarterback is sacked at the 35. LSU quick to the line.
They're going to need more of that. They're down multiple possessions today. They need to create negative plays. They need to make plays behind the line of scrimmage, and finally they come away with their 1st sack.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8. The Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Oh, pressure's coming. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Gets the back moving. Quarterback signaling to his guys. 2nd down, gonna throw it. Just got rid of that one.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now is taking out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place, and that time, they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
Guys, they're going to pass on taking the sure 3 here and try to get the touchdown, and this is a pretty big gamble. Lets it go to the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers! A great catch in the end zone. From the gun, it's Peterson. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on 1st down. 5 wide receiver formation on 2nd and 9. Throwing Russell. Out wide left, it's Thompson. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the 1st down, but a good gain on that play. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. Dropping back, it's Russell. He lobs one high down the left side. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He can be dangerous with the ball in his hands, with no room to return that pick, and they'll go on offense from the 21. All the way out to the 37-yard line. It's a gain of 15.
And you want to dominate the football game like these guys have all day. Dominate the line of scrimmage. You know, turn and hand the ball off to your running back. It's a good recipe. It makes every quarterback better. It makes every OC better. Just turn, hand the football off, especially when you're winning the ball game.
Gets rid of it.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
They'll go back to the air on 2nd down. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. They'll have to push the ball down the field here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the middle. Pulls it in. And the defense finally able to corral him at the 45. That will move the chains.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
How about that? The mindset of the offensive coordinator. You got a really big lead, you're sitting really pretty, but I think this is just about rubbing your nose in it and trying to make...
Makes the catch, and he's free. Knocked down at the 29-yard line. Picked up 15 yards on the play, and he's got a first down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. LSU getting set on 1st and 10. Left side is Thomas. And an absolutely fearless tackle. Giving up size, still got him on the turf.
Kind of like that big, reliable security blanket. And that's what tight ends are a lot of the times. They're just usually big, huge guys that if I throw it anywhere near him, he's going to pluck it, catch it, and give me some positive yards.
Takes a hit as he fires. A strike downfield. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
And I'm liking what I'm seeing from this offense. Look, last week you found a way to win a close game. That's what you're supposed to do. But this offense looks like they're taking it to the next level, hitting their stride a little bit, finding out who they're going to be, and they've looked explosive.
Second and long here. The pull and throw off the RPO. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
Just dominate. You know you're going to take care of business. You know you're going to win. It's open. It's like how many? How many can I win by? And I like that you keep your foot on the gas and just continue to pile it on. It's their job to stop you. Let them do their job. You just keep going on.
It's not about the excellence.